Hi everybody, this is Sean.
And Alexis.
And today we're going to be unboxing my birthday present this year, which was an Estonian 24-hour combat ration from the Estonian Defense Forces.
And if you don't know where Estonia is, here's a fun graphic.
Ta-da!
Graphics.
And our audio might be a little bit different this time, but if it doesn't end up working out, we'll go back to our original solution for the next video that we're doing, which is an Italian 24-hour ration with a cordial.
I'm so excited, but also we just got a new phone, and it doesn't have a headphone jack.
Yeah, so we're going to have to look into finding a 3.5mm to USB-C adapter, or maybe some Bluetooth head microphones or something.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, if you hate this audio, we apologize. If it's okay, awesome. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, and if you have any recommendations for microphones that run off of Bluetooth or USB-C, let us know. We'll look into it.
Thank you. Anyway, on with the show.
Okay, so this is menu number 5 from the Estonian Defense Forces, which is from 02/04 of 2018. Whether that's February 4th or April 2nd, it is expired.
Well, no.
It's good until April 2021.
It's still in date.
Awesome. And the menu on the front got a little bit damaged on its way in, but you can still make out that it's got some stroganoff with potatoes, some pasta al salmon, something whole rye something. That one's not
forest
good.
fruit.
Some chocolate. And probably other stuff. Ooh, plastic bag.
And I see and if you haven't noticed, this did get opened by,
Yeah, it got opened up and they took out the matches.
So we know the matches are missing. But apart from that, we believe everything else is in there. So without further ado,
let's get this open using the convenient hole the customs people have already provided us.
Alright, so like normal with the Eastern European...
You get a garbage bag.
And a bunch of tins. You get a whole bunch of tins.
Ooh.
I think that's the rye bread.
That one there.
Because if you shake it, it feels like a lump of...
Ooh.
Yeah, it feels like a lump.
Yeah, that just feels like a lump. We'll have to translate these cans.
I love how it's in just the most nondescript can ever.
Stroganoff.
Okay. Some
stewed chicken and ham. Stewed chicken ham.
Ham.
Ooh.
Chicken ham.
It's exciting.
It's fun for the whole family.
We have... Look at that.
A...
It's got gluten, milk, and nuts.
Chocolate.
Ah, chocolate. Some tea. Forest fruit tea.
Ah, that's what that forest fruit was. Okay. Sugar.
Sugar.
Pepper. And an alcohol
prep pad.
They
want you to be doing some shots.
We get a bunch of prep pads.
Yeah, I bet this is
coffee. Jam.
Honey.
Oh, honey. I like the honey.
Crystallized in there though.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is this?
Multivitamin.
Multivitamin tablet. Ooh.
When did this go in?
It's strongly recommended not to use daily more than one tablet.
It's still in date.
These are some
crackers.
Sugar cookies.
Ooh, sugar cookies.
We've got some pasta al salmone.
I hate you.
And some satay babi.
Oh, these are
rice
dehydrated.
Satay. Oh, it's got it in different languages.
These are our first dehydrated.
Pasta salmon. We haven't had dehydrated ones come up yet.
No.
Some Dentine ice or Cold-Fresh blue ice.
And this is a 24-hour ration, correct?
Salt? Yes, it is. This is supposed to be enough for an entire day, so maybe we'll break this up into
couple meals.
3 parts within the actual video.
And what's that?
Instant coffee.
Oh, yeah,
3 in 1.
3 in 1. We haven't had one of those in a bit.
And this Marmiton.
Whatever a Marmiton is.
Halva.
Ah, okay. I'm pretty
with vanilla.
stoked. I was not stoked before this started. I'm pretty stoked now.
Well, overall, this looks to be a good meal. We're going to translate the one can that we don't really know what it is.
Yeah.
Decide what order we're going to do these in, and...
We'll see you in a second.
Yeah. And we're back, and we're ready for breakfast. We've chosen the rye bread, which we translated through. It worked perfectly, and it's literally just rye bread. Then there's the stewed chicken and ham, which is just basically a chicken luncheon meat, which I think is a good start to the day.
Yep.
And then we've got
Coffee. But it's 3-in-1 coffee. Sugar. And a multivitamin.
Because what day isn't a day if you haven't started it with your multivitamin?
And this is still in date, so we're going to at least smell it. We'll see what it's like. Maybe
Might
take
not need a multivitamin, but I might take the multivitamin. And then we're going to have the sugar crackers with some honey, and that's going to tide us over until lunch.
So I guess we'll get started.
Yeah, might as well. I guess we're going to make the coffee first so that we have something to enjoy with the rest of everything.
Sounds lovely.
And that way we don't burn ourselves with hot coffee by having it right away.
Ooh, nice and powdery. Very standard looking 3-in-1.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's gone bad.
Yep.
It's fairly good in there. And it smells like a standard 3-in-1 coffee. So we know it's going to need more sugar. Just one packet though, because my mom watches these videos, and I might as well stay healthy. How much water do you want?
About halfway, I think. But there seems good.
Okay. Give that a stir with our own spork, because I'm pretty sure they stole our accessory packet when they took the matches out.
Which is, well, we don't get to experience the phantasmic Estonian spork, but that's
We have
okay.
our own spork. They're keeping the borders safe. Gotta love safe borders.
Smells like a nice, rich coffee.
And it's hot, but it's delicious.
It doesn't quite smell as rich or, like, dark as some of our other ones. Yeah, that's a nice coffee. Just put that off to the side for now.
Take a look at the bread next.
Yeah, let's pop that bread open. Ah, of course it's a can. Not what I was expecting at all. Oh. Okay. It's a bunch of
Slices. It is sliced bread. Good look at that for you. A grainy rye bread. And it smells like it's still fresh. We can't.
Yeah, it smells like rye.
Do you want to give it a taste before we open up the canned meat, or do you want to take a look at the meat first?
Well, it's simultaneously dry and wet
Yep.
at the same time. And it definitely tastes like it's been in a can for a couple of years.
And there's a distinct rye flavor to it.
It's not off. It doesn't taste bad. It just tastes like it's from a can.
From a can.
And it's not as processed finely as our rye breads.
And I guess that's our first bread from a can that we've ever had.
We had Canadian bread.
Yeah, but it wasn't in a can. We
No.
had them come in like the
The
packets.
retort pouch.
I guess it stays fresh, but it's weird.
It's a little bit wet
Dense.
and dense
And moist.
and weird.
Okay. So that stewed chicken ham.
Oh.
And that
Oh.
looks
Oh.
disgusting.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
It smells like Spam.
Does it?
Yep.
Well, that's not a bad thing. I'm assuming that's just like chicken fat. Yeah, it's just chicken
Yeah,
fat.
that's just congealed fat.
It's just fat. It's fatty. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-oh, you haven't said anything, which means this is not great.
It's literally just what it is. Bland.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that packet of pepper because I know that this is what it's for.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh my god. But it's very bland. And it mostly just flavor of chicken fat. It needs pepper, and yeah, it needs pepper very badly.
And we have to ration our pepper and salt because they only gave you 1 packet of each. So is this what you want the pepper on?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. The pepper is opened.
Put that on there.
I'm going to save what's left of the pepper for later.
Okay.
Do you want some of the salt on there too?
I think we're okay on the salt.
I wish that they'd given them hot sauce.
Little. Yeah, that would have been nice. A little bit of that. Or some, like, mustard.
Anything, really. It just needs flavor.
Okay. Together, that works.
Try some of that.
Mm-hmm.
With the bread. It's a bit pink.
They cover up each other's flavor enough. Like, they cover up the bad flavors from each other.
They do.
And it makes it an edible product.
I bet we're going to regret this later, though.
Most likely. As with all rations, we slightly regret it later.
Yes, that is the disturbingly moist bread and the disturbingly bland poultry pate. And so...
It is pretty bland.
Wash that down with a little bit of coffee.
Yeah, it's really bland.
Which was delicious. But, I guess, no day is complete without taking
your
your regular
looking
giant ass multivitamin.
That is a weird looking multivitamin.
And it tastes, or it smells like chalk and vitamin B.
Yep, it's a multivitamin.
Oh. Just put that in water.
Ha! Is it fizzing in your mouth?
It is. It's meant to be put in water. I shouldn't have put that directly in my mouth. It started fizzing immediately. I should have read those instructions.
That was pretty funny.
That explains it. This plus water. Oh my god. Okay, I thought that was a chewable multivitamin tablet, but it was to make a beverage.
That explains its size.
That explains why my mouth immediately went fizzy and felt miserable. Why did I put that in my mouth? Oh my god.
Well, how does it taste? It tastes
Watery and vitamin-y.
Oh, it smells like vitamin B.
Mm-hmm. It's got a bunch of it in there.
It tastes like vitamin B. Yeah, it's B12. A lot of B12. Not bad.
Yeah. Just don't try to chew it, because that's not tasty.
No. At least the coffee was good.
At least the coffee was good.
And with that said, we'll see you when we need a snack.
Okay. It's about halfway between breakfast and lunch, so we've decided to whet our appetite with a few of these sugar crackers, which it turns out are chocolate crackers. Got our chocolate crackers here with our wheat flour and chocolate chips, as well as glucose syrup and acacia fibers. Okay.
Okay.
Ah, they are the same chocolate cookies that you get in any ration pack, weirdly packed in 2 separate packs, even though they are connected together on the outside. We accidentally opened up everything there. Yeah. Oh, there was a label connecting both packs. I just accidentally opened both at the same time.
That makes much more sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But these have crumbled in transit.
To be expected.
But they do look like the chocolate crackers that we got in the French ration.
They look tasty. Smells just like
They
wheat.
taste like a fresher version of the chocolate crackers that we got in the French ration.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. It's like an animal cracker with some chocolate chips in it.
Yeah. Those are pretty tasty.
I wish I could just buy these off the shelf. I would eat 1,000,000 of them a day.
These are delicious. Yeah, it just tastes like a nice sweet wheat cracker.
It'll put the memory of that weird turkey pate in the back of our heads to rest.
That chicken pate was not very good. I did not like it.
And on that note, we'll see you at lunch.
Adventure food.
Adventure food.
It's time for lunch.
Lunchtime's come around. And for that, we're having pasta al salmone. Or salmon pasta. It's a freeze-dried meal, which thankfully has writing in English for us, so we know that it's salmon pasta that you can eat out of the pouch. Has one portion and it's quick and tasty, ready in 10 minutes. Just add water. QR code.
I don't know what the QR code is for, but it's for something.
Right. Dehydrated food, pasta with salmon, open pouch at tear notch, unfold bottom, remove oxygen absorber, add hot water up to line 9. I don't know why it has more than 9 lines
I
then.
kind of love how it's... 9 isn't even halfway.
No,
It's
use
slightly
line
under.
9. Like, you didn't... Like, what are we measuring stuff on the road and we need this just in case you catch a fish so that you know that your fish is tiny? I mean, it's a 20 centimeter line. Do you, like, sure, it's a ruler. Okay. And then we stir it. We close the zipper. Just sit it for 10 minutes. Stir again. Eat out of the pouch. It's got its wheat, its milk powder, its coconut oil, some salmon, potato starch, palm oil, tomato broth, and onion.
This is well within
And
date,
peas and
too.
basil. Yeah.
Best before 1903 and 2022.
Ooh. Let's take a look inside.
Our cat is eyeing us up in the background.
She loves bags. Oh, that looks good.
That looks good.
Okay. Spread out
We
the
will
gusset.
be sure to add a... Okay, so I want to point out that the bag is not see-through.
And I can't see the oxygen absorber in there.
Oh, fuck. There's an oxygen absorber in there somewhere. You're supposed to go hunting for.
We'll be right back. We found it, and it only took us a minute.
Okay, with that done,
That was a pain in the ass.
we will add our...
400 milliliters of water, which is how much line 9 adds up to. Give it a stir. Oh no, our pepper and our salt.
Oh!
We're going to use replacement salt and pepper later because we've soaked ours. So don't blame us when you see pepper mills or salt mills and all that later.
Alas.
Close this up.
Our cat is incredibly interested.
So we'll move this to the kitchen.
In the background there.
Yeah, she wants to eat it. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes and our salmon is ready to eat.
It felt squidgy.
I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing with pasta.
It looks watery. You know. Well,
Also to give it a big old stir at the end too.
and...
It doesn't look so bad.
No, it's okay. Smells good.
It looks good too. Let's give that a try.
It smells like some Italian. No? What kind of spices are those?
Tasty ones. It's definitely freeze-dried food.
Mm-hmm.
Not everything really rehydrated perfectly.
No.
But it's tasty. It's filling. It definitely needs a little bit of salt and pepper.
You've got some peas in there, little bits of salmon, like that one there.
Some bits of pepper, bits of broccoli.
I think they've used a chicken stock.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Because there's a chicken flavor to it.
But it's not bad.
No.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Nice little lunch.
I'm going to grab some salt and pepper.
Oh yeah, we should try it with some salt and pepper before we have our halva for dessert.
Unfortunately, because I was a dunce, and I got our salt and pepper wet, we'll just use a little sprinkle of salt.
And a little crack of pepper. Pretend that it came from those packets you saw get soaked in the last scene.
Mm-hmm. It's the same. Yes.
It did need that pick-me-up.
That's
that was
actually
really
pretty good.
It was. We'll have the rest of that later. For now, let's try this halva. Doesn't have
Now,
English on there. Oh, it does. Halva
what
with vinegar.
is halva?
It's either peanuts or sesame seeds mashed into a paste and held together with glucose sugar.
Oh, okay.
Like you melt sugar and mix it in with the paste.
Neat.
And you make a little bar with it. So it's usually gritty, sweet, delicious snack. If I can ever get this to open.
There you go. Okay.
It broke because I dropped it. It actually was whole when we first got it.
Interesting.
And this is a peanut paste.
It smells sweet peanut. It's like eating a sweet peanut cloud.
Peanuts and sugar. That is delicious. I'm gonna eat all of this halva.
Wow, yeah.
Rations with halva, you know, some of my favorite.
I don't know if that's good halva or bad halva, but it's delicious.
I'm gonna call it good halva because I love it.
It's like eating a peanut cloud.
Is it supposed to be like that? I don't know, but I love it. All in all, lunch was a success. I'm excited to see kind of what the rice thing's like, as well as the stroganoff with potatoes. I don't know why we saved both starch options for the end, but this was a pasta, so it seemed kind of okay for lunch.
Really, you could eat them in whatever order you wanted to.
Yeah, they didn't really give you any designations with this. They just gave you a whole bunch of nondescript food and said, go at it.
And to me, none of it screamed breakfast, lunch, or dinner, so eat it in whatever order you want.
Yeah, but definitely this was better than that turkey canned ham. Or the chicken ham.
It was... That chicken ham was, like, the worst version of canned chicken that has ever existed. It was... Its main flavor was chicken fat, and...
Right, and I've made loaves of bread that are almost as disappointing as the canned ones, but even my mistakes have probably been better than that.
But, yeah. So, yeah, that's some tasty-ass halva.
And we'll see you for supper. It's been a long day, and we're back for supper, which is going to be the rice satay, the stroganoff with potatoes, some fruit tea, some ice cream at the end, honey for our tea, and 2 chocolate bars.
Hold up, you said ice cream?
What? No.
You said ice cream.
Did I say ice cream?
You did.
I meant this ice gum.
Ah, there you go.
It's a lot more disappointing than ice cream.
Aww.
There is 2 pieces of gum for the end. Get these out of the way so we don't end up spilling water. And I guess we'll get our tea started first, so it'll be ready to go when it's time for us to eat. It's just a nice little tea bag get packed in here for you.
Any smell to it?
No, no smell at all.
Alright. Not quite boiling water.
And then this crystallized honey, which will not open.
Of course not. It hates you.
There we go. Squeeze some of that into there. It is crystallized almost completely, but we ran it under some water earlier.
Yeah, we tried to uncrystallize it, but...
That's probably enough for now.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll set that aside. Eat this bit of honey. Well, I guess we'll take a look at that stroganoff before we throw it in the oven to heat up, because we are at home.
I suppose you could put it on a fire?
Yeah, you could put it on a fire. I guess maybe you could boil the can.
Yeah. I don't know if this came with, like, a heating anything, because our accessory pack kind of got taken. So this could have come with, like, little heating stove and everything, but we don't know.
Yeah, so it's hard for us to tell. I mean, our matches got taken away, so I'm assuming if they had any little fuel things, they probably got taken out as well.
Yeah, which is totally fine. We got the food.
But this is still good, and it is a stroganoff with potatoes, and our oven is ready. That looks like a good stew in there.
And we'll pop that into the oven.
The potato satay is in the oven, and we're ready to get our... Oh yeah,
the potato and beef stroganoff is in the oven.
And it's time for us to have the rice satay.
There we go.
It's another gusseted pouch, much like the Canadians. They have provided those, even though it's a commercial one.
And they want us to add water up to the 8 line this time.
And it is a rice, ham, and satay sauce in here. There's the ingredients for you.
Could be good. I like satay.
And I guess we will hunt for that little packet again.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I think that's all the little packets.
There we go. And our water.
And I'll let you stir it up this time, because last time I did a very bad job.
Okay, slightly. There we go.
You could hear the water flowing through the grains there. That was great. You get down deep into the corners. That's where all the sauce was hiding on us before.
Ooh, it's got a nice, rich smell to it.
Ooh. Close that up.
Mmm.
And we'll see you in 8 minutes this time. It's been 10 minutes, and it's time for us to try the adventure food rice satay.
Ooh.
Right?
It's adventurous.
It's adventurous and tasty. And we're going to use the little tray, because I'm saving the big tray for the stroganoff.
This one smelled good when we first put water in there. Ooh.
Yeah, it looks good now.
Looks good.
Give it the final stir up real quick.
Make sure we get all those good flavor bits.
Our rice is in there.
It smells very good. It's a little bit watery, but we'll get all the rice in there and it'll balance out. There we go.
There might be too much rice for a small tray.
Oh my god, there's so much food.
But that's okay.
You
we
get
will just overload
of
our
food.
small tray.
It
I'm
smells
excited
wonderful.
to give that a try. It smells like Lipton chicken soup.
It does. And it tastes... Oh, there's a little bit too much liquid in there, but that's okay. It smells like chicken bouillon.
And it tastes like chicken bouillon. It's not bad.
With a little bit of satay in there.
But it's chicken bouillon. And there's a lot of contenders for that salt and pepper in this. So the small amount they gave you was just not fair.
No.
No, it's almost rude.
I'm glad we're at home.
Right? So we will be finishing this, but it's not my favorite rice dish that, that I've actually had in a ration. Like, the rice is okay, but it's just an overwhelming chicken bouillon flavor. This tastes like cheap Uncle Ben's instant rice.
Yeah, a little
Which
bit.
it basically is.
Uncle Ben's does it a little bit better, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Those vegetables are basically cup noodle quality.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I think it's on to the stroganoff.
One more thing. The satay flavor is there. But it's more of a smell than it is a flavor.
Yeah, I can't taste it. But I'm going to taste this tea before we move on.
Not bad. Yeah.
The fruit tea tastes like any generic fruit tea. It's refreshing.
Smells like a generic fruit tea.
It's a nice drink.
That would also be nice cold.
It would.
Like, you put that in your water bottle at the beginning of the day, start it out warm, let it go cold throughout the day. That'd be tasty.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you when our can is out of the oven.
The rice was chicken bouillon.
Chicken soup burps for sure.
With some little dehydrated vegetables. Not my favorite, not the worst.
But yeah.
It needed something.
Everything.
A lot of things.
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we've got the stroganoff out of the oven.
Which does smell good.
Yeah, it's
hot, and you're going to burn yourself.
Oh, probably.
Okay.
That is stroganoff with potatoes.
Looks okay.
It looks like canned stew with what appears to be the same chicken ham from earlier.
Break that up a little bit.
I bet that's the same chicken ham from earlier. I am not excited for this.
So far, this one has not been my favorite ration.
No, it's down there.
I guess.
Like, at least I didn't have to deal with buckwheat this time.
Like, it doesn't look bad, but yeah, the chicken bit on the top there.
That is a low quality canned stew.
Yep.
It doesn't taste like any stroganoff I've ever had.
Nope. There's no... is stroganoff just like a general term for...
Stew, maybe.
Stew? This
Yep,
is at least very edible. Like, I'll eat that. This is not bad.
Get some salt on there, though, because that packet wouldn't have been soaked even though we used some earlier.
And a little bit of pepper.
Because, good God, does this need them both? It is very bland.
The whole thing is pretty bland. But
They do blend very well.
You have to remember, when they're making these things, they're making them for everybody's
They are all
palate.
still good, and they all haven't gone bad.
Yeah. Like, none of these are gross. None of the... When we say they're bad, they're just bland. They're not our favorite food, but they're not...
I prefer
bad.
more flavor. I mean, with the salt and pepper, it's edible. If I was out in the wilderness, this is something that I'd eat.
If I was camping, or hell, even if I was on a road trip.
But at home, on a Saturday night, I have a cell phone. And I could have had pizza.
Yeah, but this is... This is more of an experience than pizza.
It is. But I'm still probably going to let you finish this. And I might order myself some pizza.
That's totally reasonable.
It makes sense. So, after this, there's really not much further to go other than some delicious chocolate bars.
We got a 2-pack there. They have been...
2-pack of chocolate bars.
You can cut a 2-pack.
It's a 2-pack of chocolate bars doing some rap.
Weird.
No real bloom on there.
Save one for... Yeah.
Save one for later.
Smells like a dark chocolate. Very
It's
hard.
just a good bar of dark chocolate. I could see melting this into like your drink or something. Into that coffee. Would have been really good.
Throw one of these in there with your coffee.
Or just throw it in your pocket when you're going on a march. Have it at some point. A nice pick-me-up and some energy.
Those are actually pretty good. Nice dark chocolate, lots of sugar to back it up.
And while it did come with gum, we know that you know what gum's like.
No, you're not doing this.
I'm not allowed to skip the gum?
No!
Oh. Okay. Okay, I tried to skip the gum.
You're not skipping the gum.
I tried to skip the gum.
See? We wouldn't know that they're bright blue.
I thought it was going to be what?
It was bright blue, shiny. Smells like nothing. Hard shell.
It's got that menthol flavor. It's definitely some blue eyes. And that is the last item in the Estonian ration.
So, overall, I would give this...
4 out of 10.
Yeah, I was thinking about a 4. Breakfast was not good. The rye bread would not I mean, it would keep you going between meals.
And, you know, I'm probably going to eat the rest of that bread. We put the lid back on the can. I can use that with some peanut butter later for a nice midnight snack.
Yeah. All of this was perfectly edible. None of it was gross. Oh, no, the chicken was kind of gross.
I liked the poutine more than this, and that poutine was just a bag of gravy and potato bits.
The poutine was pretty good. I also liked the pork patty. The breakfast pork patty was pretty good. There's a lot that were better than this one. But
if you take a look through our videos, you'll get a chance to see them all. And if you liked this one, share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe, check out all the other videos, and hit that notification bell.
And our next video is going to be something pretty special. We've got an MRE sitting on the back burner.
Yeah, we managed to get ourselves one of the Italian ones with a cordial in it, and we're going to fight over that liquor in our next video.
Oh, I will fight you to the death. And with that, have a good night. Bye.
Bye.